to vibrate to understanding the I am, the God consciousness. I think you're breaking up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's like, I think it's breaking up.
Yeah, my screen might have froze up.
Go back in. So this is, I like talking to Noble because he's a true intellect. You feel what I'm saying? I don't mind talking to Noble because me and him could talk. We could build like with the gods. Like, I feel like his mind is able to expand on things, and we could build. You could feel the difference in me and him talking rather than somebody else that has no intellectual abilities. And so Noble has always been one of my greatest reflections to reflect to. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I've always respected him. Now, did you hear the last thing I said?
Sum it up for me again.
Did you hear the last thing I said? I said basically I feel like that the capacity that the human being in its totality is designed to know its God, to know the all, to know the consciousness that we truly are. I think that is allowed to know it. I think that that's what it's designed to do. I think it's designed to vibrate to the lowest of what we are. I think it's designed also, the soul is also designed to actually vibrate to the highest of what we are. Outside of time. Outside of time. I'm pretty sure you have experienced yourself outside of time.
Absolutely. What I think is that we came here to do something that is very limited, but it is a fulfillment. Like this whole plane to me is a plane of limitation, but it was something that we came here to do, and that's what gives us ego and gives us personality. You follow what I'm saying? But beyond that ego and personality is God consciousness, is the consciousness of the all.
Right, but can your ego be a God? You see what I'm saying? Like, I know you're saying that most of us are limited, right, to a purpose. But can one of our purposes is to be a walking God? Is what I'm saying. Is DNA, do you feel that DNA can be designed to be actually walking fulfilled, complete understanding gods of the philosophies of what's really going on as far as our consciousness, and be aware of that and move in that?
Yeah, I think the God works in two different ways. I think there's one, when you say God, meaning that you are into the awakening or the awareness of the all, and then there's God where you create your own reality. So everybody is a God, whether they are conscious or not, because they're thinking, thus manifesting and attracting things into their life. So everybody is a God at a certain level. But I think when you see the ultimate supreme consciousness of the universe, then that's a whole nother level of God consciousness. Right. Very few people raise to that level.
Can both consciousness be one?
This is the problem. I think that even though you come into God consciousness, you still are more mortified, or you are mortal based upon this physical plane. So you can have God consciousness, but you still have to play out this script. You have to play out this role within this physical dimension.
That's a fact. I feel like that's true, and that you're limited. But I think that certain tasks that needs to be done here are required that God consciousness be an ability for it to get done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be within your ego, right? But your ego could have the ability to tap into Christ conscious or God conscious to do things that need to be done as a task for the reason that you're here.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, 100%.
Right.
That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
That's what I'm doing. And so I would look like a walking contradiction because I'm tapping in and out of frequencies. So one minute I'm in my higher self. And another minute I need to address something from niggas, having a real nigga moment. And then using the using that real nigga moment, I also take from the higher self and implement it and mix it in so I can bring the lower self up to the higher self or in the middle. Sure.
Absolutely, 100%.
So
that's why I'm a revolutionary. And that's why I'm a revolutionary. Mm-hmm. Because I'm God conscious, but I'm still evolving human beings within the fourth dimensional plane based on ethnicity, race, and these linear ideas and concepts. You still have to function within the material reality. That's your contribution as a God. As a God, you still must help them. You must help mortals. You must help humanity.
Right.
And humanity is in many different boxes.
I feel like I can help.
And you came in a box. You came in a melanated package. That when you escape that, then you're gonna be transformed into another entity.
Right. I just feel like I didn't come in a box. I feel like the box came in me. But it's a different way of looking at it. My perception is that I'm not in this body. This body's in me, and the earth is the inside of my body. So I'm walking around inside my body as far as the earth goes, as a fractal cell of myself inside myself. As far as I'm in the body
yes,
of
sir.
the higher self, which is God. I feel like
yes,
nature,
sir.
but nature is my connect to the higher being that I am inside my own body.
But you still took on relative form that has gender, that has tone, that has frequency, and has vibration. And that relative form has a purpose and a mission in and of itself. The fact that you came as a black man in this particular time, you follow? You have to deal with that narrative and that story simultaneously while you realize yourself as an infinite being one with everything and all.
Right. And
you didn't do that meaningly.
And
you did that for meaning.
Exactly. So that would mean that me and you got the same understanding with a different approach. And here's where we have our debate. Your approach to things and my approach to things.
Elaborate on that.
Your approach is to stay and fight. My approach is to leave and fight. And that's just the difference. I believe that I love what you're doing because you are me in Babylon. Like I feel like you are me if I was in Babylon, extracted as far as you. Let's just forget I said that. I feel like you are the basis of me in Babylon, but I would do so much more if I was in Babylon if I was you. But I feel that the most effective thing to do, and when I woke up as a black man, what makes me black, and here's the difference when you ask me what is black supremacy, right? To me, what is black supremacy? Let's get into that. Black supremacy to me is the black man and woman are the original man and woman on this plane of existence, and through melanin is what gives us the right to be the owner, the one that takes care and polices the earth plane through my law, and keeps natural law, and protects nature and protects all animals, foul and foul, as our brothers and sisters or our children, because it is our creation and we are God's descended into human form. And with that being stated, it is our responsibility to protect the well-being of the earth, to not let white people draw oil out the earth, to not let white people just make these treaties to put our life down for what is right. Black supremacy is black spirituality. And black spirituality is biology, astrology, quantum physics, and some, all put in one. Black supremacy to me is the black family on top and our higher self, and everything else working for us. And how we get there is through healing of our psyche. The healing of our psyche through knowledge of self, through divine knowledge of self. Until we know who we are as a people, know our powers, and then go take that knowledge and practice it and then feelize it, will there ever be black supremacy? So black supremacy comes through black spirituality, understanding biology, astrology, quantum physics, and how that affects our melanin, and how that plays into melanin. If we're not studying biology, astrology, quantum physics, and melanin, it means nothing, then we'll never understand our spirituality. It's just how we interact with the universe and the natural world in itself.
Well, black supremacy, I'll simplify my understanding. And I see what you're teaching in the quantum physics and biology, and I can't argue with any of that information. It's needed, it's necessary. My definition of black supremacy is a lot simpler. You're black, and you can get no higher than supreme. So black supremacy is when you realize your own highness, when you realize your own divine potential as a melanated human being, and you strive to manifest that every moment and to live up to that in its totality. It doesn't get no higher than supremacy. Supreme is the highest you can get. Supreme means spiritual. Supreme is a theological word. Supreme means God, and black is the ethnicity that you've manifested in. So when you said you could be higher than black supremacy, I'm saying how you gonna be high, how you gonna be melanated and higher than supreme? You can't be higher than supreme.
No, I said,
and as long as you're melanated,
I said there is no black supremacy without black spirituality.
But supreme and spiritual is the same word.
That could be above black supremacy. There's nothing. I never said that. I said that my concept goes beyond your concept of black supremacy. My black supremacy is black spirituality, biology, astrology, quantum physics, and melanin. Understanding those things. Here's what I want to say to you. If we have black supremacy, that means that we're able to communicate with nature in the natural world. With us being able to communicate with the natural world, that is the bare basics meaning of supremacy. The more in tune we are with nature, the more supreme we become in totality. So we must get in tune with the earth. We must get in tune with what we eat. We must get in tune with the sun. So us as melanated people, when I look into melanin and we talk about black supremacy, what makes us supreme is melanin. That is the thing, the very thing, this brownness in my skin, this blackness in my eyes here, this polymer is what makes me supreme. Now, with that being stated, my melanin must be fed for me ever to become supreme. So that means I must migrate in this time and place. And this is what our food is trying to tell us. Right now, this time and place, years back, the codes have been sent out, the light codes from the sun, from the moon, which downloads those light codes into our hardware to allow us to understand, just like all animals, that we have to migrate. It is time now to migrate closer to the equator and closer to the sun to get in communication with the universe. Our melanin must be able to be in contact with the sun, earth, pure water, and proper oxygen in the jungle so that we can vibrate to our higher consciousness to become supreme beings again. We cannot do that without a natural environment that enhances our ability to get the proper oxygen and iron, which carries the oxygen through our muscles, so that our brain waves can vibrate to the higher frequencies of the alpha of the gamma rays to receive the gamma rays that will allow us to understand concepts beyond quantum physics, beyond white man science, beyond white man mathematics. We cannot understand anything without our melanin being in constant contact with light and without us sleeping on the earth at night. We have to be connected to the earth constantly. We cannot not be connected to the earth and think that we're going to be supreme beings because we're melanated, because that's false. To be black supremacy, you must be connected to the earth, which is connected to the sun and the universe and the moon and all the stars. So with that being stated, it is impossible for us to be in a northern hemisphere like the United States, outside the tropic lines, where this is the equinox, where the sun travels the most between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, where light is trying to communicate with the melanin in our being. So how can we become and awaken to supremacy if we're trying to intellectualize what is to be experienced? So Nature Boy Incarnation, I had told people, the sun told me to leave and go closer to the sun so I can be in constant communication with what I am, which is the sun. So I cannot be in the northern hemisphere like yourself right now, who is lacking